It's a 5-game Tuesday night in the game, and we got all of the good stuff right here. My name is Andreas Sachenko, and you're watching Daily KHL Update. Make our first stop in Yekaterinburg, where defending champs Red Army visit Optomobilist, who still sit first in the East but have lost 9 in a row. The hosts strike early. Brooks Masick shoots from a tough angle, and it pulls out of right aboard. Masick now has 30 goals on the season. The red and blue tied up midway through the period. Nikita Nesterov drops down low and slings it home from between the dots. Optomobilist to regain the lead with a power play goal in the second. Former Canucks big Dmitry Zhuganov chucks it to the slot and gets a lucky deflection. Third period now, Red Army with the man advantage this time around, but Patrice Cormier sends Andrea Biden in on a break. No dice. Adam Radeborg keeps it a 1-goal game. But Optomobilist improved their lead to 3-1 with another power play goal. Sergei Shirokov says hi to his former team. Red Army make things interesting with a power play goal of their own in the final 5 minutes of regulation. Anton Slepyshev finds the back of the net. Moscow risked it with the extra skater, but it doesn't work. Vladimir Kuznetsov scores his first of the season on the empty net, and this one is over. Optomobilist snapped their 9-game losing streak as they beat Reading champs 4-2 on home ice. We're off to Cherpovets now, with Severstal hosts Torpedo in what promises to be a very exciting game, and they do not disappoint. Nikolai Kovalenko puts the Bucks in the lead as it jams it past Alexander Samonov on the rebound. Severstal tie it up and get in front before the intermission. Danil Polinkov puts the puck on net, and Alexander Petunin helps it skip over the line. In the final minute of the period, Torpedo coughed up the puck on the breakout, and Alexander Petunin scores his second of the night, and he's just getting warmed up. The Bucks even it up with a power play goal early in the second. Nikolai Kovalenko celebrates his second of the game and 17th of the season, just a few moments into the man advantage. A few minutes later, Petunin throws the biscuit to the slot from Gretzky's office, and Kirill Filipenko puts it past Ivan Kulbakov to make it 3-2. Torpedo bring it back to square one in the dying seconds of the frame, though. Former Shawinigan forward Dennis Young ties it up at threes. They get their second lead of the game early in the third as they score shorty. On Simutinov with the tally while Kovalenko picks up an apple on the play. But Severstal break even as they score on the same power play. Alexander Petunin completes his first career KHL hat-trick, and it's a 4-4 hockey game. Regulation and overtime solved nothing, so he goes to the shootout, and Captain Robin Press wins the extra point for the host with a nice finish. Severstal get a huge W on home ice. 5-4 is your final. Another huge game takes place in Moscow as Dynamo defend the ice against Salovat Ulayev. The blue and white open up the score in meter through the first. Maxim Jashvili puts the puck on net off the wall, and it goes straight in. They double up with a shorthanded marker early in the second. Vladislav Yefremov proofs it past Andrei Karev, and that's his first goal of the season. What a beauty. Salovat tied up in the third as they scored twice in less than a minute. Then Eli Morzin throws it past Ilya Konovalov to make it 2-1. And 26 seconds later, formerly Nikolai Kulemin converts on a partial break. Sergei Shmilov has the only assist on the play. Later regulation now, Bogdan Cherneyev skates in over the line, takes a shot, and Jakub Lilia scores on the rebound. The Swede celebrates his 10th of the year, and this one is for the win. The season series between the two is now tied 1-1 as Dynamo take it 3-2 on home ice. Moving on to St. Petersburg, where Spartak challenges SKA. Top team of the league table opens things up 7 minutes in. Alexander Volkov delivers the puck to the slot, and Zahar Bardakov puts it past Alexei Krasikov. They double up late in the frame. Nikita Gusev scores on the delayed penalty call. Alexander Nikishin takes a hit to make a play. And then it's payback time for Nikishin as he delivers a thunderous hit on Phil Verona early in the second. Shortly after that, though, Shane Prince plays it to Alex Koklachev. He makes a great backhand pass to the slot, and Joe Keane takes care of the rest. SKA restore the 2-goal lead midway through the frame. Sviatoslav Grebenshikov scores his first of the season with a tip-in. late in the period now. Spartak on a power play. Ilya Telaluev must score, but Dmitry Nikolaev says no. What a glove save. Spartak still pulled back to within one right before the buzzer. Artem Serikov sends it home from the high slot for his first of the season as well, but there's no scoring in the third. SKA hold on to the narrow lead and beat Spartak for the fourth consecutive time this regular season. 3-2 is the final in St. Petersburg tonight. We head down south for our last game of the night. Sochi, who have just tied KHL record for most consecutive losses, meet Vitesse. They're veers to strike first and early. Scott Wilson wires it past Mikhailo Bergeron less than 2 minutes in. That's his 14th goal of the season. The Leopards start up shortly after. Yuri Alexandrov finds himself deep in the offensive zone and he beats Dmitry Shikin from inside. Vitesse regained the lead later in the period. Nice passing play. Vladimir Galuzin bounces on the rebound and makes it 2-1. They extend their lead to 3-1 late in the second. Jeremy Roy puts it on net and Ivan Yuzhov buries the rebound. Michkov won't leave the ice without a goal though. He nets his fourth of the season in the final minute of regulation, but it won't help Sochi one bit. They lose their 20th game in a row, setting a new KHL record. The Leopards have lost 43 games out of 48 this season. Vitesse take a 3-2 on the road. And that's it for a daily KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for another set of 4 games, including Avangard versus Akbars and Traktor against Lokomotiv. My name is Andrea Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to check back with us this Wednesday.